taken a little bit of time to get everything set up, but here we are. Oh, it looks like I have the confetti going. Must not have turned that off from yesterday. But here we are. We are in our base here in Froobworld, moving the mic. Yes. Hopefully everything sounds good. I haven't really checked on any of the audio yet because I've been setting up the rest of the stream. So yeah, turn this down a little bit more. There we go. Now things should be all good to go. Hello everybody, my name is Trey and welcome back to Froobworld. Wow, I've been standing on there so long that I've almost gone AFK. In the last stream, we built a farm down here. We built a moss farm, and we didn't really follow a tutorial. We tried to do it ourselves, understanding the game mechanics. And, well, this is what we had come up with over here. Since then, things have been improved thanks to the mad genius on the server, that is Bonan. He came in and it turns out you can use copper bulbs for this, which I didn't even think of, and it adds a good enough delay. So he came up with this circuit here, so now it's not going every time that this bone mills. This bone mills like every third or so time. Teleport to me, okay. Hi. How's it going? How are you? What's up, Spry? Just welcome to the redstone bit. What's up? Oh, you're watching the live. Oh. Well, hello. Welcome in the live. Here, have a potato. But this place is a big spaghetti mess. Feels odd watching yourself in chat. Yeah, I know the feeling. Welcome to the spaghetti stone area, where we just have this massive pit strung about with redstone bits, all of which contribute to a moss farm. Now, Bonan actually upgraded it, so I'm not turning it on yet because there's still some other upgrades we need to talk about. First and foremost, I've added a shut-off switch. Shut off the bone mill and the pistons and trapdoors so it's not constantly running. And then I've got this storage system, a very basic one that I just threw in so we could actually collect the stuff. But I did a little bit of work last night while at my job because, you know, I was bored. And I started on a item sorter down here, some of which runs into a composter to create bone meal. You can see we have a little bit of bone meal already made. Looks like 10 pieces. Huh? It looks like we got a chat from the great PappyBot. Technically, since you are live, wouldn't that mean everyone can see when someone/W? Someone... What is /W? Writes you? When someone writes me? Yeah, people can see when I get read. Yep. Funnily enough, I got mail from the great PappyBot here. We mentioned that he was laughing like Papyrus, and, well, it turns out he apparently is Papyrus. So, they will find your secrets. Nah, I don't have secrets to keep. That's the benefit of being me. If you have secrets to keep, then people can find secrets, but you don't have secrets, and people can't find secrets. Simple as that. Alright, so we've got some of the sorters already filtered and working. This is a very simple item sorter, the basic one. So it's essentially a hopper pointed into a comparator that runs into a signal that then locks the hopper below, allowing no items to fall through until a certain threshold have been reached. So here we've got 41 wheat seeds. If another seed was to go in here, it would instantly go down and get turned into bone meal here. I also have that for carpet of both the pale and regular moss variety. The flowering azalea, as well as the regular azalea. And we have it down here, so technically we can always come in and lock these hoppers if we need to pick any up. But I doubt we're going to need any. These three here are going to be featured on... Let's see, do I have one already set in here? I don't. So these three here are going to be focused on the actual moss itself, so collecting the moss and then sending sending the moss over this way into a water stream that we have right here. This is where our slime farm is, if you remember. It's right next to it, and it'll just travel down the same water stream. Today's a little bit more chill, if you can tell voice-wise, because I've been... just woke up, really. But I had a really hectic day yesterday. We had another pretty good stream, over 300 views, and got 7 new people in, so that was pretty cool. Oh, here we can see Bonan's work a little bit better. And what we're going to do today is just kind of finish this up and go from there. Hello again, Spry. Have another potato. I have too many potatoes. I need to get rid of some of them somehow. Spry is the only one watching you, according to Spry. We are our viewers. Are you viewers? Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are watching. Hopefully some more people will pop in with us here soon. If not, I mean, it's a, pretty chill stream anyways, so. Just getting texted like crazy today, apparently. If I could type this person back, my god. Okay. Filters. I need a moss block and I already have it. Perfect. We'll go for this one. Put sticks here. Oh, yeah, this hopper. Sticks here. Moss block there. And now that one is live, and we can hook that into another signal going down. The question is, where do we go from there? I haven't decided on how to do it. I've had to turn off my beacon because it was getting a little hectic. If we put this here, we're gonna need more hoppers. Let's make a trip to Concordia. Also, I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. It's getting a little bit louder. Sometimes the audio tracks just do their own thing, you know? Weirdly, right now, I'm trying to keep it to a stream a day, so... probably keep this stream relatively short, I feel. It's one of those short stream days of just getting a little task done. Concordia! I love how they have the banners inside the signs to create like the different font sizes. It's pretty cool. I'm glad we're able to do that now, because before you only had signs or banners to work with, and now you have shelves. Okay. That's an additional 4 diamonds. This area is protected. This area is protected. Oh my god, it's a skeleton horse. This area is also protected. It's a panda! Oh, I haven't seen a panda yet. Hello. I haven't seen a panda in ages. Oh, Galactic Cookie, welcome. You came from the short. Oh, awesome. Glad you were able to find the channel. Thanks so much for watching. How's your day going? Aha. Area unprotected. Or, well, I guess they do have protection, but from a spider. A guard spider. We're currently working on a moss farm. We built the majority of it in the last stream. We're just finishing up the little tasks here and there, connecting it up to an actual sorting system. So that way, when we run it, everything gets collected. Also, Spry is here, just hanging out. Haven't seen Panda in ages. Captain Panda. He doesn't count. He's not a real panda. Okay. So we need to run this hopper line from here to there. What? Haven't seen a panda in age, bro. Wait. Were you Captain Panda? Did you change your name? I know that happens occasionally on the server, but I never suspected you were the great Captain Panda. Captain Panda was a legend around these parts. I stole Spry's PC for a moment. That's hilarious. Oh, that is too far down. That's fine. We can actually meet it up there. We don't have to worry about anything else. Like so. That makes that easier. Now this is a very spaghettified area. It's harder to move in, but there's our moss. So now we have another one pointed into here, though we haven't set up these filter systems quite yet. I think we're going to do an additional one for moss, just to let more moss run through. If I would ever figure out how to do this properly. So an additional moss one. And then we'll have pale moss. I think I can go over one more. If we go over one more, we'll have at least 2 item filters set for the mosses. So that way, anything happens, we're good to go overflow-wise. Because I do imagine it is going to overflow our one dispenser over there quite heavily. Spry's taking it back now. Alright, well thanks for joining in, Captain. Just run down like that. Now we need repeaters. Like so. Easy peasy. Both of these are sorted. So let's see. We got 2 sections for moss. 1 section for this. We got to get the other section in. Careful where I dig because I hear water. Wait, do I not have a comparator? I don't have a comparator. Hey, Spry, are you still in the stream? The Great Papyrus. What's that? Can you do me a favor and go grab a comparator out of my storage system? Awesome, thanks. It's right up there and through the door. See, that's called delegating. I'm the captain. And so everyone else just, you know, helps out. So if you go right through here, through the door, you'll end up finding the actual thing. It's in the redstone chest. Spry's Great Adventure. Hey, welcome back in, Micah. Nothing much so far, just having a chill stream, finishing things out. We've given Spry his first pirate task, which is just to go grab me a comparator. We're finishing up the redstone from the moss farm of yesterday and making it more efficient than it was. So we have an overflow section, which, why can't I open any of these chests? What's going on here? Am I lagging out? I think I'm lagging. Yep, straight up lag. Huh. Well, the internet seems to still be up and running, but I can't seem to join back in. What's going on here? Are you guys able to see the stream? Still? Is the stream still up? It looks to be still up on my end. Okay. Alright, well, let's try this again. We'll load back into Minecraft. Oh wow, we've already hit over 11. Nice. Apologies for the technical difficulties, everyone. Let's try rejoining in. Same thing. Joining world. But not actually joining world. Let's try a different server. High Pixel. Let's try that one. Go to the High Pixel forum. Copied. Add server. Done. Are we joining into this one? So Hypixel is working. But my traffic for Froobworld isn't for some reason. Hey Bonnie, welcome in. Yeah, I'm working on trying to get it refreshed. Something's going on. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna check the Discord real quick. That's the wrong one. In-game chat. It looks like people are still in it. So, refresh. Let's try a direct connection. Ah, the server stopped. Oh, interesting. So the server has legitimately crashed while I was... Oh, that's poor timing. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I know it goes down to refresh occasionally and to, like, save stuff, but never had that. I guess we're switching over to Hypixel for a bit, folks. Do a quick build battle. Of course I am back here. This is like my main game server. I know there's others now. We're just gonna do solo mode. It's happening to everyone, so yeah, crashing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do a quick build battle, and hopefully it'll be back up and running. This person has glass on their head. It's been a bit since I've done a build battle. I haven't played on Hypixel in multiple months at this point, so... Tell you this, I really miss, God, my throat is so strained. I was taking some singing lessons yesterday, because, ooh, mailbox, astronaut could be cool, moon, farmer's market, and a shoe. Kinda like the moon option, but, I was taking some singing lessons yesterday because, a couple episodes back, oh, wow, audio. Let's turn off the actual audio track here. We'll go for that for now. I did a sea shanty, which was a version of Droppin' Nelson's Blood, but Minecraft related. So, that's getting loud. Let's turn that down. We're building the moon. Let's get some craters going in. When I say craters, just some rocks, really. This is a very bare bones basic. Can we do sandstone for some variety? No, that's too bright. Focusing very heavily on the sides there. It's time to build the moon! That doesn't look very structurally sound. There we go, that's better. How are we doing on time? We got 3 minutes left. Hey, welcome back, hello. Glad to have you in. Server went down, so we're doing a quick build battle and hoping the server gets back up, so we can get back to our actual project. Okay, so we've built that. Let's set the time of day to night. 12 a.m. There we go. Let's grab some greenery, some brownery, and some blue. Do packed ice. And then if we go way up here, it's all good. It happens from time to time. We're going to make these an astronaut heading to the Earth instead of to the moon. They're going... Let's see. Make this a proper cube. go. The Earth. Now we need a rocket ship, so let's get some end rods, iron. No, we'll do quartz. Red. I've got 1 minute to build a convincing rocket ship. Can I do it? Let's get glass. $50 seconds. I'm not worried about any of it. Let's get black wool. Or I suppose blackstone could work. And then particle effects, explosion. Ah, 30 seconds. There's that. And then 19 seconds. Can I pull it off? Astronaut dude. There we go. He's flying back to the Earth. What do we think, guys? Convincing rocket ship? Any idea how long you'll be streaming? I was gonna say it was gonna be a relatively short one because the task I was gonna do was going to be very simple, but then this went down, so probably at least another 15 minutes or so, I feel. If the server's back up. If not, we'll see how it goes. I don't want to just switch over to doing Build Battle the full stream. I don't know how many people want to watch Build Battle, to be honest. Ooh. They tried to do a crescent moon. That's unique. I like that. Oh, Spry's here. Spry sent me a friend request? When was that? Sorry, Spry, I didn't even see. Oh, another crescent moon. I haven't even been voting. What is wrong with me? Sorry about that, everyone. This is nice. Oh, someone else did a rocket ship astronaut thing, too. Nice. I like this one. Sure. Another moon. This one's neat. It's got glass in it. Kind of creates the foggy, fuzzy halo effect. I'm not sure what this is. I'm just here for fun. Eh. And here's mine. It's a much smaller scale one. Oh, I see a lot of bads. One good. Or one epic. But loads of bads. A lot of crescent ones. I don't usually see people build the crescent moon whenever it comes to building moons. So that's neat. I am liking the use of glass in a lot of these because it really does create like the haze that you get around the moon at night. What'd we come in? We came in third! Not bad. Alright, let's check and see if Froob is back up and running. Oh, it is. Whew. We are back. Alright, where were we? We had just started setting up our filters. And we needed a comparator. We had sent Spry to get us a comparator. But then the server went down. So we'll go grab one real quick. Do I have any inside of here? Oh, hello. Welcome back, Spry. Hey guys, I'm on the road to recovery. I responded great to the treatment. Oh, well that's great to hear. Welcome back in, Kingsington. I'm glad you're doing well. I was worried about you yesterday. Let's go ahead and place that there. Get the tracks back up and running. This is Bloom by Diala. No, you're all good. You're the one who got hurt, man. Don't worry about any of us. Okay, so run that into there. Place another filter. So both of these are pale moss. Put that in there. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Should I put an excess chest? I don't think I even need an excess chest here. I feel like this is pretty good. So what are we building now? Well, we were working on the moss farm yesterday, and so I was just hopping in to quickly update and finish things off. I've added in a sorting system that runs into the same dropper as our slime farm back here. So that way it pops up into our storage system. And now I'm just on my way to get this all set up and organized. So there's that. There we go. And now we're producing bone meal, which I would have go automatically up to our dispenser up here, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that with the placement that the dispenser's in right now. Are you going to stream tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably be streaming around 3:30 to 4 p.m. And between those times is when I've been doing it so far. Alright. Let's see if we're getting any items come down through this hopper line. We are getting moss coming down. That's a good sign. So this should be filling up with moss now. Any moment now. Or it would be, but this is actually locked. So if we put that in there and we flick this, we'll start seeing them pop out. Which is great here. Now we need to actually set up a proper filter area inside of our storage system, because originally I was going to have it run into the storage over there, which I might actually need it to do, given how much we've got. I was going to have pale moss and regular one here. We may still need that to be the case, because it is producing quite a lot. Looks like we got soul sand put over here for some reason. There's our slime chest. Netherrack, soul sand, arrows. Don't need the arrows there. Put that in there, and we'll grab moss and put it in the other side. So this farm produces all of the moss stuff and is now fully functioning. Let's just fill that up like this. That way they know this is just moss. Don't put other stuff in here, please. We go turn it on again, and everything should be off and running. Again, apologies for my voice. It's a little strained at the moment. I set out a goal to learn how to sing for the next time I do the sea shanty bit, and so far, progress has been slowly coming along with that, but it's been coming. So here's the moss bouncing on up out of the water stream. I suppose I could still send it that way. It wouldn't be extremely difficult. We would have to build another sorting system to sort into which one is slime and which one is that. So that would be 3 separate hoppers. I think we'll just let our copper dudes do it for now. I'm gonna actually take moss out of this chest. Moss and cactus. We're gonna put those in different areas. So that's slime. This one will be cactus. Wow, this track is getting a little loud. Let's bring that down a little bit. There's wheat. Here's moss. Pale moss. Perfect. I think we're good to go in terms of the moss farm. Let's go ahead and I think the next thing we need to do is figure out how to get the bone mill into the dispenser that we have. And the only reason I say that's going to be a little bit of a challenge is because the dispenser is right underneath this block. It's blocked by everything else. Theoretically, I could probably put a hopper underneath. Well, no, that wouldn't work. I would have to move the dispenser up and over this way, which actually I may be able to do. See, it's off right now. So oh, my inventory is such a mess. Let's go ahead and just empty it out into this for now. Do I have my diamond chest still on me? I need to put that up. Don't want that to get lost. Okay, got the dispenser. Ow. So if we put the dispenser, say, we need cobblestone, because cobblestone doesn't turn into moss. So pretty much the entire farm has to be built out of cobblestone. So if we put this piston up one, place it right off that, then we can have the dispenser right on this level here. Actually, it's got to be over one. There's that. And now we'll get rid of this, make this fully cobblestone. We can put our moss block down there. So do I have any spare moss? I do. Good. So we need to have a moss block here. And we can run hoppers going into this. Like so. And then we need a redstone signal that travels into this, which shouldn't be too difficult to set up. Could literally just be repeater, repeater. I think that should do it. So whenever I flick that, that should end up working. And then we can run this hopper system all the way over. So we can fill it up with bone meal easier. If not, we can always move it back. So let's just fill that up. And we'll go turn on the system and see what happens. First test, by the way. So now this should all just have one single shut-off switch, if I've done it right, which looks like I haven't. Why is that? Oh, because of this. Still need to flick that on. Okay. It's not working so well. Maybe it's got to be one below. See, this is why you should always keep your redstone concise so you can move around. I can't move any of this around. Well, you know what actually might be the issue? It might be because I don't have the lava in. I need to put the lava in. I've had to remove the lava to keep it from breaking. So anytime I have to start this farm, I have to manually start it. Okay. So it is dispensing, but nothing is changing. That gets annoying. Let's go ahead and fix the lava because it's not going to be able to break any of these now. Why is this not? It should just do that. It should just end up working like so. I'm really confused right now. Maybe it's got to be below it. Yeah. That significantly ruins it, the rates though. I think. I'm also alone on Bug Rock. Oh, well hello. Welcome in, Corin Kelly. Glad to have you in. Okay. This is back up and running as... I mean, is this the best moss farm design? Yes, of course it is. Could it be improved, though? Absolutely not. There is no better moss farm than this. Alright. We've got it started. Well, it was working for a brief bit. Why did it break? Okay. we will add delay here. Oh, I see. It's activating this twice. Now, how would I avoid that? I don't think there is a way to. The real question is, why is this not... Okay, so it is literally this. So far, so well. Would be a little bit better if I could. Tell you what, if we run it like this. Okay. Oh, I think we've done it. I think timing-wise, we've done it. Hold on a second, Autumn. Gotta fix this. Yes! Oh my god, it works! Kind of. Part of it's missing. Due to the redstone. So we have a very small scale production of moss going on. But I think even this is more than I'll need. I can always manually break those. Let's go ahead and accept that. Welcome in. What's the moss for? Absolutely nothing. I just wanted a moss farm. I mean, it'll be useful for building projects in the future, probably, but for the most part, I just wanted a moss farm. I wanted to design one myself. Now that we do have it designed, we just have to make sure we can connect this with the bone mill, which wouldn't be super omega level difficult, I don't think. So if we come down here, this is our sorting system over in this direction. Just go on the back side here. So we got to be able to get bone meal from there up. Like so. Which I think means if we replace this and instead we do a dropper, or just, yeah, dropper. Do I have one in here? I don't. I also need to eat. Visit the wall of potatoes. Ah, well, thank you so much. Spry, I greatly appreciate that. Wait, what? Kind of wanted TNT duping. TNT duping. Sadly. I wish TNT duping was allowed. It would make farms so much simpler. Ah, he was working so... No worries. Why does it look like you're very tall? I am very tall. I'm at least 10 feet tall in real life, believe it or not. I hold the world record for tallest man. This is the wrong way around. There we go. Now we can have the bone mill come in through here and go up this way, so water stream time. Let's go grab some water, some soul sand, and some kelp. When did the server get back up? Oh, I don't know, like 6 minutes ago or so. I know I had soul sand in here, because they put it in here. Aha. Good job, you golems. Now we need kelp. Or, well, technically we could just use ice blocks. So we'll bring ice. Okay, so that's gonna flow into there. Which we're going to have you. Bam, bam. We're gonna have cobblestone like this. We need slabs. Hold on a second. Schedule that. So that should be working now. Make sure we have our slabs, stones. I was shaving and the razor cut me very badly and had to go to the ER. Yep. We're just glad you're doing alright. Razor bone, bone? Yeah, razor bone is no joke. Okay, so you are there. There's that. Now do that. Well, that's not gonna help. There we go. Okay. Here's this. Now I just need to get it up to there. Ah, well, I try. Thank you, Spry. Trey, you sound like Daily Dose of the Internet. Thanks, I guess. Suppose in a way I am a daily dose of Internet. Okay, how do I get this up there? Could do literally another water stream. Have it go up. I suppose would be the best way to go about it. Need to make sure nothing gets in the way. Because if it does... a little bit worried there. Let's do slabs going all the way here. What am I building? Right now I am working on the moss farm we did yesterday, but I'm just getting the finishing touches added on. So I'm hoping after I get this hooked up, this moss farm, be all good to go and functional. Fully operational. Okay. Let's get... like so. Well, the bone meal worked. That's a good sign. Guessing I picked up that. Sorry if I'm not reading chats very... Bro, Trey, please say hello, everyone. Here's your daily dose of the internet. Hello, everyone. Here's your daily dose of the internet. How do I get down to you? Water stream. So if I throw an item in there, yep. So I got a twin. Fun story, I once had these neighbors, and I tried to play a prank on them and make them think I had a twin. And so I tried desperately to be in two places at one time, and it didn't work so well. But for at least a few moments, they were convinced I had a twin. So... I guess slight success. Let's make sure we got that there. Don't want any torches near the ice itself, because it'll melt the ice. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, Bonnie. Okay. We need to see if this is going to work. Sorry, Sprite. Got to move out of the way real quick. All right. Down here. Okay. Don't need sticks. We'll put moss in there for now, because that should relatively quickly get us some bone meal. And we can follow. Ah, son of a. Okay, we gotta make sure it's over this way. Ah! Did that go in? Okay, I'm gonna keep my camera right here. That moss that I gave should allow it. You like the music? Oh, thanks. I think it's a neat little track. It's called Faint by Arnio Dami. Domini. Okay. Well, that should have given us enough in the way of... Okay. Oh, something's going on here. They're blocked. Let's see. I need a trapdoor. That would explain what was going on. So if I grab a trapdoor, this should be fully operational after then. This track is Balearic Slide by Jeremy Black. Does anyone have a Valentine's Day? Nope, but I don't usually celebrate Valentine's Day. Hopefully your guys' plans all go well, though. Okay, just set you there. So now, if we put this inside of here, question is it going to do it? The answer is no, it is not. And now, hopefully, it's running into an issue here. I see. Okay, but this is a good starting point because we can get this fixed relatively simply. We just need another one of those trapdoors. I should really probably be using bamboo for it because, well, bamboo is the main wood I got. No, not there. I need that to go Okay, we need another water stream that pushes. Oh no. Sand. Save us, sand. Oh god. Okay, so now... Perfect. So we just need ice there. And... Yep. This should all now be fully functional. A moss farm that can make its own moss and keep itself running. Or moss. Make its own. Panda is spelling stuff in Spry's chat form. Okay. Well, Did the lava break? Seems like the lava might have broken because this isn't moving. Either that or there's just not enough bone meal inside of here. We should see any second now. Bone meal start to appear inside of this thing. But just to make on the double safe side, we're going to put bone meal inside of it. Come on, you. Drop down there. Over here. If I can get up there. And we will watch that travel up this way, hopefully. Yep, going in. Is it going to come out the top? I am seeing bone meal happen. Oh, the farm is functional. The farm is fully functional. Oh, thanks, Spry. I like it too. I've been working on it for a bit. I need to get back to it creatively here soon. But the farm is fully operational now. And theoretically could run itself forever. I mean, it should produce enough in the way of bone meal. Although, funnily enough, where's the majority of it? Why is it not coming down here the way it should? Alright, let's head back down. Because it should be funneling the rest of the stuff from the chest down. Ooh, this is a nice noirish feeling song. It's called Inner Outer by Lish Groves. Or Grooves. Okay. Let's see if we take one of these hoppers here. We set that down that way. We can have our extended storage chest here. For the most part, this should never really fill up, though. Unless this farm gets super crazy rates it somehow. The saxophone in this part is so soulful and melancholic. I love it. I wonder... Let's get out of the spaghetti noodles real quick. Well, we'll check down here first. Make sure that moss is being sent through. Because it should be without fail. As long as moss is coming down the system like it should. What the heck happened there? Why are there holes everywhere? There are more holes? Nope, this should all be good. Why is no moss coming in, though? That is my question now. Seeds? Seeds shouldn't have been able to get in here. Wait, what happened to the filter? Did the filter break on all of these? Well, that would explain it. Okay. I need rockets. Your birthday is Valentine's Day. Oh, that's right. You mentioned your birthday is coming up. Happy early birthday again. No, I needed the rockets. What am I doing? I have to take my elevator now. Okay, let's quickly fix this back up. So what happened here? We've got... I've got no moss. Oh, crap. Alright, back down we go, because I gotta grab moss. And pale moss. I've got the pale moss, so I don't need that. I just need regular moss. Expert flying skills right there. Somehow, an item got in here, and it broke it. Because it should be, as long as we got that. Regular moss. All the item filters broke. No, just the last ones here did. Why did these break? Sticks came through somehow. It's the only thing I can think of, because once a stick comes in, everything breaks. Moss. Pale moss. Moss. Pale moss. Yep, that would explain it right there. What are you doing? Stop it. Why are you doing this? What are you sucking down? Why are you what? You should not be able to do that. Am I missing a repeater? Is that what's going on here? Or am I missing a torch? Because it's messing everything up. I've got to be missing one of those two items. I'm missing the torch. Okay. Now, this should be back up and running properly. We should hopefully see things start to flow in here, although I'm probably going to need more bone meal now at this point. Good news is I have a bone meal shulker up here somewhere. That I'm out of bone meal. Almost out, anyways. I can also manually load the dropper or dispenser, not dropper, if I ever need to. Like I do right now. Let's just make sure the lava isn't broken, which it is. So we'll reset the lava. Make sure that's that way. This thing is now operational again. Hopefully it should be self-sustaining once bone meal starts rolling in here more. We're going to stand back and we're going to watch the water stream here. I want to see if any bone meal comes up. Now, how on earth did you... How on earth did that happen? There. No more failures, please. You do what you're supposed to. I think it is actually finally doing it. Though I keep saying that, and something always keeps popping up. Okay, I see bone meal coming in. So this is operational. We've done it. I'm calling the moss/pale moss farm a great success. If I want to change it out from moss to pale moss, I just literally have to change that block to pale moss. And yeah, this worked out great. Look at this. Is it the most efficient out there? No, but it is technically self-producing. And so I could AFK this without worry. Alright, well, this stream's been going on for an hour, and we've hit 77 views, which, you know, that's a fairly decent little amount. It could probably go up more. Ah, well, thank you so much, Spry. I appreciate that. But I've got to go do some other stuff IRL, so I'm probably going to end the stream here. We're going to end it with some confetti, just because I can. It's mine. My stream, I do what I want. Confetti! Yay, you made it to the end of the stream. Thank you, everyone who watched. Anyone who's new here who joined in. Bonnie, I think you're new. And then I think there's Galactic Cookies. I appreciate you guys joining in. Kingston, always great to have you here. Glad you're doing better. Micah, always great to have you here. And hello, same for you. All right, guys, I'll be seeing you in the next one, which will probably be tomorrow. Bye.